So my mom was always on me about, man, Brian, you need to find the Lord. Find the Lord. Moms have always been real faithful and stuff. And yeah, I got you, Mom. I'm going to do that. Yeah, I'm going to do that. Well, in 2009, I was on the Beto. I had got moved to. I'd been a couple of years in between, but I was on. I'd gotten in 2005. I came up for parole for the first time. Got a 3-year set off. 2008 came up again. Got a 3-year set off. So then we're at 26 years. So in 2009, I was on Beto, man, and a guy said, "Man, why don't you put in for Kairos? Sure, they got good food. I'm gonna go." that's their draw food. You know what I mean? So great. It's a good time. Cool. I'll go. So I signed up, and they would also have a faith-based wing on Beto, or they just kind of started it. Well, I really wasn't interested in that, but. So on the same day, well, within the 3, in the relationships with my wife, I have a new wife. I met her in prison. She was a nurse. I was an inmate. That went down. So I got accepted. I got a letter from Kairos. Okay, great. They accepted me to be in the walk. Only 42. Beat is a 3,500 man unit. They get 500 requests for that walk every time they have it, twice a year. They only can pick 42. So, wow, I was selected. I also got somebody or something, God, whatever, put me in the faith-based one in the same matter of days. And then just something about my relationships with my mom and my wife got better. This all happened in just a short period of time. I'm not the smartest guy in the world, but, you get hit in the head 3 times, you kind of figure out, something's going on. So I was like, okay. So I opened myself to Kairos. Went to Kairos, man. It was good. Food was great, you know what I mean? But on Saturday, they do a thing with you, forgiveness. If there's somebody you need to forgive or whatever. And I was struggling with that, because I really didn't have anybody that I needed to forgive. I needed people to forgive me. The person I needed to forgive was myself. Was I worthy of forgiveness? Because I was raised that way. Where, you're out of there. You committed all these crimes. You did all these things. It was hard. But I had some good people, free world people, volunteers that talked to me about that. So that's the name I wrote on that piece of paper. And it dropped in that water and it disappeared. So it was gone. So I was worthy, and that was the start of my transformation, God's transformation in my life. So I started going to Kairos, and I was in the faith-based wing, and I started to grow, and man, it was cool. And my relationships got better with my family, my wife and family, and just doors started opening. God kept pushing me into things, different programs in the chapel. And, it was just, that's 2009. So I was like, man, this is cool. I can see God working. In 2011, I come up, I get another set off. And I'm like, man, I guess. But my heart changed, and I'd come to the point where, okay, I'm cool with this. I prayed that if this is where you want me to be, I'm okay. Maybe you want me to touch somebody. Maybe you want me to continue to work on myself, which is still an ongoing process. And so I was cool with that. I got another set off in 2011, another 3-year set off. So now we're looking at 29. We're looking up in 2014. But I'd become, at that point in my walk, I'd become a mentor and a facilitator in the Moms program, the Bridges to Life program. And it's just, I didn't really put in for those things. They just kind of opened the doors. So obviously, my walk was kind of shown. Not that I really realized it was shown, but I heard people say, man, and so I was cool. My walk was continuing. I just tried to work on my life, and then 2014, I came up again, and got interviewed. Didn't hear anything for over a year, and but I was okay. I was like, okay, I'm cool with it. I'll do this. Whatever. He's got something for me, so I'm just going to do it. Well, 2015, I got FI1. Shane, I got 7 board member votes in Cap Marquez. You got to get 5 out of 7. I got all 7 votes, including the commissioner or the board member, the chairman of the board. And it was just like overwhelming, you know what I mean? So I get another chance at life, and I can only thank God for that, because I don't think if He had transformed my heart and allowed me to forgive myself, that I think that we all struggle with that. It's self-forgiveness. You know, are we worthy? And we are, because, you know, He died for us to take away all those sins that we did, and He washed that away, and it's a done deal. And like one of the things I heard in church not too long ago about that credit card, that gift card, that if we don't cash it in, redeeming our redemption, I think was the message. And I've taken that to heart so much. I'm trying to get all the gift cards I got in cash, you know, use them up, because I want to redeem those. You know what I mean? It's like I want to redeem that redemption. And
have you used that Lowe's one yet?
I'm not Lowe's yet, but I'm trying. You know,
We'll go. There's one around the corner from Colgate. We'll
I want, you know what I'm saying? But that's the thing. I think we, as men, have fallen short, which we all have. We just got to realize that we're forgiven. We just got to forgive ourselves. I mean, how can we not forgive ourselves when He's already forgiven us? That's like diminishing His forgiveness. And like that song there, man, we got to keep on getting up, keep on getting up, keep on going on. And that's my encouragement to you guys. My life has been, and I came up here to Dallas, man. Doors have just been, I can't walk through as many doors that have been open. So, and I just thank God that for the opportunities and the open doors that He's given me, and I just give it all to Him. You know, I'm not perfect by far. I still struggle with a lot of things, but one guy told me one time, you know, he was comparing Christians. He said, well, you know, he's just not as good of a Christian as he should be. And I was thinking, well, you know, maybe you might have started here and you got to here, but he started way down here on his walk, man. He's right here. So really, who has come further in his walk? You know what I mean? And I think that's what we need to do. We just need to keep on walking that walk. And, but it's really changed my life, and I've been blessed by that transformation, because I think He gives you more the more you give Him. It's hard for us to let things go and let Him have it. I guess, like I said, when I made parole, I just give it to Him and say, I got you. You got this. I'm going to do it. And then He opened the door.
Mm-hmm.
You know. So, and I thought I've never known anybody get out on cap murder, because I've heard of people, but I've never known anybody to make parole on a cap murder. So that's pretty much my testimony, guys.
Amen. Amen.